On August 15, 1977, an astronomer working at Ohio State University in the United States made a rather strange discovery. Analyzing the data obtained by the telescope he was working with, the astronomer, Jerry Amon, couldn't believe what he was seeing. In a flurry of excitement, he just managed to pick up the first pen he saw in front of him. Circle a piece of paper and write down the words that are likely to come out from your mouth. Wow! To this day, the origin of the radio signal picked up by this telescope is a mystery, but we believe that this may be the first detection of a signal emitted by a civilization. Extraterrestrial is not completely ruled out. The U signal, as it became known, lasted approximately 72 seconds. And what makes the story even more intriguing was an article published a few years earlier of signal detection in 1959. The article, by two astronomers from Cornell University, speculated that civilizations, intelligent people scattered throughout the universe, would probably try to communicate via a frequency of the very specific electromagnetic spectrum, 1420 MHz. This frequency was not chosen by chance. It is known as the hydrogen line, a very specific frequency emitted by neutral hydrogen atoms. The author's idea was that hydrogen was the most abundant element in the universe, would have its spectrum well known to virtually any technologically advanced civilization of the universe, and then it could be used as a kind of general line of communication. The frequency of the WOW signal was 1420-3556 MHz, a value so close to the hydrogen line that it seemed too good to be true. Decades have passed since the signal was picked up, and its exact origin is still unknown. Mystery. It came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, and some astronomers included were able to find stars very similar to the Sun in the vicinity of where we imagine that the signal was emitted. Could it be that the WOW signal was the first detection of extraterrestrial life in history? Haven't we realized that yet? That's it. In 1961, an astronomer called Frank Drake decided to create an equation to help us to estimate how many intelligent civilizations exist in our galaxy. The Drake equation, as it has come to be known, is not a valid equation in the sense of representing reality. It's more like a guide so that we can delve deeper into such a subject. Speculative as the search for life outside the Earth, using the best of our knowledge, scientific basis. Even so, the values that the equation gives us as a result vary greatly. But even if we make conservative estimates, using our best data gathered through decades of hard work by countless scientists, the equation tells us that maybe there are thousands of other civilizations sharing the galaxy with us. So where are all these intelligent civilizations? This is the famous Fermi paradox, whose origin dates back to the physicist Enrico Fermi around 1950. Fermi's paradox is an observation of a supposed contradiction. We see a universe full of places where life could arise. The more we study and search, the more we see possibilities and countless planets that could harbor life. At first glance, it seems that life in the universe is more a question of probability rather than difficulty. There are so many different worlds inhabiting so many different stars, and the size and scale of the universe is so large that it is almost certain that life should appear on more worlds. But on the other hand, even with all these signs and places where life should be possible, to this day everything indicates that we are alone. If the universe seems and should be so full of life, then where did everyone go? Shouldn't someone have tried to communicate at this point in history with us? Fermi's paradox has become the subject of study by various scientific personalities and astrobiologists for many years. If you ask anyone, they'll probably answer with their favorite hypothesis, would explain the Fermi paradox, and many of them are very good and extremely coherent. But today's video is reserved for probably one of the most important solutions to Fermi's paradox. Dark and frightening, with implications that could change the way humanity works, leads his search for life outside Earth. The Black Forest hypothesis.
Fala mais baixo. Eles vão conseguir te ouvir.
Maybe our galaxy is full of life right now. We know that almost every star we can observe has planets. The Black Forest solution to Fermi's paradox accepts this, but then how does it? Deals with the fact that wherever we look, we hear nothing but silence. Deafening cosmic scales. The main idea of the Black Forest is that all civilizations are afraid to reveal themselves, your position to the rest of the universe.